So, envia o link Messenger. Envie o link o Messenger. No Messenger. Ok?
Ah, você mandou uma mensagem.
All right. So, conjunta comigo. Quero você quer? Ou quero que?
Eu quero alguma coisa. Querer, quero. Ah.
So, está ocorrendo agora. Ocorrendo agora.
Ah, vai começar agora, tá?
Uh-huh.
Coisa assim.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna send a sixth dimension. I'm gonna send out my 5 final messages. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I forgot to do this. View on watch page. Whoop, there it is. All right. All right. What's up, Greg Mahone? What's up, Dwight? All right. So I'm going to just let everybody else know the new link because I had to send out a new link. So let me go on Facebook. And we're about ready to get this started. Oi. To the bone? Ah, okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right, so that's the White and Craig Mahone. Hey, I'm doing well. Hey. Ah, minha amiga. Olá, como vai você? Tudo bom?
Estou bem, e você? Tudo bem? Prazer, Simone, amiga de Michele.
Ah, sim. Sim. Você crianças? Oh, muito vindo, criança.
Muito linda criança. Ei, minha sobrinha.
Okay, so, okay. Back to Facebook. Oi! Oi! Boa noite!
Lili, como se diz em português to hope? Como to hope?
Esperar.
Esperar? Esperar estava to wait.
Sim, mas esperar de esperança. Esperança de hope.
Oh, esperança.
Então você diz eu espero.
Ok, então quando ele diz eu espero, means I hope.
Sim.
Oh, okay.
Neste caso, sim.
Okay, I was just trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out later on.
Okay.
falei um outro nome legal. Foi? Um outro nome fez o nome dele. Esse outro Nabi, chamei de Nabi. Então, podia não chamar ele de Felipe? Não. Só baixa aí, Nabi, só baixa aí. Pode não. Fala, Nabi. Lembra qual é o nome dele? Nabi. Nabi.
Nabi. Yeah.
Fala, Nabi. Fala.
Muito bom, muito bom.
Nabi. Nabi. Aquela história de aí, Bruno. Eu não chamo ele.
All right, gentlemen. There we go. All right. Mimi, está ocorrendo só agora. Está ocorrendo só agora. Ok? Aham. Conjunto você, conjunto meu, depois, hold on. Let me move this over here.
Bye bye. Fala bye bye. Eu sei. Deixa aqui, eu vou beber.
Hey, Mimi, se você quiser, ok? Conjunta comigo, no vídeo ao vivo, se você quiser. Hold on.
Se eu quiser, você não está descarregando o carregador. Senão vai acabar e ele não vai.
Oh, quiser. Se você quiser. Yeah. So, So, conjunto para você. Conjunto comigo. Vídeo ao vivo. Se você quiser. Entende? Ok. Huh?
Você fica à vontade, eu vou tomar.
Ei, você conjunta todo fale com nós, alright? Vídeo ao vivo, okay?
Hey, does that link work? Because something wrong with my camera. I'm gonna have to.
The link should work because you're on. Hold on, wait.
Never mind, I just fixed it.
Yeah, because I can see you. All right, y'all. Hey, good afternoon. Mimi isn't on yet. She's going to come on. Mimi is not here. She's over a friend's house right now. She's on the phone with me, but I'm about to hang up, and maybe after that she'll be on, right? So I sent her the link. So I'll talk to y'all in a little bit, okay? I think she's checking. So Mimi, está fechado uma conversação de celular, ok? Fale Hangout. Fale comigo Hangout. Google. Está fechado. Okay. Okay, y'all. All right, in the room, we got brother Sixth dimension. I be trying to call you Aquarius. You know, like the fifth dimension, the
Oh
group.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I used to like that group on YouTube. I still like them. All right. But anyway, so we got sixth dimension in the room, right? And brothers, what we're here to talk about is how everybody talk about, we need to leave the matrix. We need to leave the matrix. We need to get out of here. I'm here. We're here to show you or tell you or answer questions as to how to get here. Depois conversation. Oh, okay, entendo. Okay. So basically, y'all know how I've been doing it, and y'all know that even with my first trip, what I did was I went down, I rented a car, I showed everybody what I did, I showed the cost of everything, and basically the highest thing you're going to pay for to go to Brazil, especially Rio, is the plane ticket. All right. If you know how to just not get into trouble, you're not going to get into any trouble. And it's really that simple. It's like everywhere. It's like going to Detroit. Well, unless there's certain parts of Detroit you know not to go to.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know, and what you do is you ask the locals. No, you ask the people in the hotel. See, that's what I did. That's how I was getting around. The
Yeah.
people in the hotels, the people that run the hotels, they hook you up. They make sure you know what you're doing. All right. They make sure things are copacetic. All right. So that's been my experience. Hold on for a second. Oh, café, depois casa, voltamos. Café. I don't know what that means. Yo, MAT. She could be saying she puts tomato in her coffee, so I don't know. Hold on. Find out for a minute. Okay. So, right now she's drinking her coffee, so let her get her drink on. All right, and let me bust out a lot of this mess I got up so I can stop being confused. No. All right. So, sixth dimension. Tell us a little bit. Hold on. First. Let me greet everybody real quick. See who all up in here. All right. And see, she distracted me. I didn't even send out all the messages. Hey, what's up, Hamadi Jackson? Got you, Dwight, Antonio Johnson, Greg Mahone. All right. I'm gonna have to send out to. Hold on. Call some of the other guys. All right, real quick, and let them know that I sent out another link. Because they probably pressing the old one, wondering what's happening. What happened was they cut out my thing, right? So I'm going to just go down the line here. All right. And as I do that, introduce yourself and let everybody know how you got to where you are. Hey, just sent out a new link.
You mean right now?
Yeah. Well, I'll do this real quick.
Okay. Hey,
Hey, I
what's
sent
up,
that in.
everybody? I am
All right,
from
I'm just letting
Detroit,
everybody know
Michigan.
because the other
I
one
was born
disabled
in
the.
1990. I'm 27, and I've been in Brazil for a little over a year,
It's an
probably
email.
about a year and a quarter of
All
a
right.
year. I mean, how I got here, really, I just basically I just saved up my money. I got my ticket, I got my visa, and I just came to Brazil. I remember talking about it for a while. Like, I had a friend talk to me about Brazil. I didn't know anything about Brazil years ago,
Hey
and I
man,
just
I
knew
was
I
just
wanted
letting
to
you know I
travel.
sent out a new link
And he was telling me that Brazil is a
in the
place to go and
email
everything
because
like
the other
that.
one
I was
disabled
never
the
really interested
messenger.
until I found out that Brazil was
All right.
50% or
So
49% black.
here we go.
Then I became interested. And I was going to go
Yeah,
throughout
it's
South
in the email.
America
It's
and
in the
travel
link.
and visit different places. And I decided that I wanted to hit Brazil first after I found that out to see, like, because I wanted to
All
see
right, bye.
black people in a different area. I was interested. So I just got my ticket and I've just been here ever since, really.
All right. So what's happening, guys, is I'm going down the um I'm going down the line and hold on. Hold on. All right, so I'm going down the line, and for some reason, Mimi can't get the link. Okay. Oh, she needs to sign into Google. Hold on. Okay. Oh, and I said that in dang. I wrote that into in English. All right. So basically, um, what I want you to talk about, man, is the kind of visa you got. Because that's what I was kind of interested in that allows you to stay and the difference between the visas.
Okay, well, basically, this it's plenty of different visas, and I have a child here. So basically, I can stay here for life now because I have a child in Brazil. And they take that serious in Brazil, like a father being in a child's life. So you can, when you get here, you're going to have a tourist visa. You know about that visa. It's going to be 90 days. You can extend it another 90 days for probably about $30, 100 reais. If
Okay.
if you want to live here, if I would say if that's your choice, you want to live
Mm-hmm.
here, you either have to marry someone, which is, I mean, it's easy to find a wife here if that's what you want. That's easy to find a wife here.
Keep trying to tell
So
people.
yeah, for real, it's really easy. And or you have to have a child here, or you have to be retired and apply for a retirement visa. I'm just talking about the easiest ways.
Hmm. So I could actually think about I can actually, and many of us we could apply for a retirement visa.
Yes, I'm retired, but I didn't apply for the retirement visa because I was a little skeptical about it. But I met some people that are retired here that did it.
Uh-huh.
So they just gonna make you have a bank account. Like you're gonna have to start a bank account here and transfer a little money, however much you want, really. And you have to make at least $30 a month,
Okay.
something like that.
All
Yeah.
right. Now, okay. See that's way more than way more than information than I had. Now, Um, so that's the retirement, and that's all the ways to get there, right? Now,
Yeah, those are the easiest ways.
so you got your visa in what state were you in? Detroit, right?
Yeah, I got my tourist visa. No, actually, I'm from Detroit, but I'm
Okay.
a veteran, so I bounced around like 8 or 9 different
Right, right,
states.
right. Of course.
So yeah, so when I was leaving, I wasn't in Detroit, but I got my visa in America.
Uh-huh. So what state?
I think the last state I was in, it was either Vegas, it was in Vegas, Nevada, or no, it was Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Oklahoma City.
All right. So the process is different if you're going to go to the consulate. Well, it's the same because you start online, but the wait is different. Like in Houston, like 3 days, I got me a visa.
Yeah, you went up there, didn't you?
Yeah. And yeah, I went to
Yeah.
Houston, and so basically, you go online, you fill out the visa paperwork, right? And then
Yeah.
and there was one available right away. But
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
I'll go in 3 days and stuff. You schedule an appointment whenever they have them available. All right, and in Houston, it was like a piece of cake. So that's
Okay,
basically how you
yeah.
have it.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Okay.
See, at the time I was too busy to go to Houston. So I found a site online where you can find a lot of different places who will do it for you.
Right. Uh-huh.
All you have to do is send them your passport. And in about
Right.
I think 4 weeks at the most, 4 weeks maximum,
Okay.
they'll send your passport back to you in the mail with your visa in it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot
Okay.
easier, but it costs more. But the difference, it all adds up the same in the end.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, basically, he's not lying, and it's easy to find a. So tell me about the child care thing and stuff, and how that is working out, and the mentality that you're dealing with in trying to, you know, raise a child and stuff like that.
Okay, raise a child in Brazil, it's very easy because it's built around family here. They support families and everything. So like everyone has a family here, pretty much, just about. So it's just, I mean, it's not really difficult, really. It's not expensive to an American. It's not expensive to take care of a child here. It's really cheap.
Okay.
It's easy to get. Okay, you know how like in the United States we have this paternity issue. It's a big issue with us. Like
Right.
you don't know
Right.
if you're the father of the child, and like here, like the men are proud to be fathers of their children because they don't have a culture of women just going and sleeping around. For the most part, you're gonna
Uh,
find them everywhere, but for the most part, they women is not don't know who the daddy is. So most men they just go like they're happy to go and you gotta go to some office and show like your passport, show that you're the father of a child, and they just put it on the birth certificate. But childcare is really Brazil has some issues, but as far as like family and taking care of a child, it's pretty easy for an American because it's so cheap.
okay. Now, what about okay? What about cost of living?
That depends on where you go and what you want. And I lived in all places. I lived in the cheap places. I lived in the expensive places. Cost of living, okay, like if you want to live somewhere nice, let's say off the beach, you
Mm-hmm.
know, in the United States, if you're living off the beach, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars for rent, at least 4,000 a month for rent.
Okay.
Here, it'll probably be like $1,000, $1,500 for rent off the beach. Cost of living, but I mean it's nice and everything. But cost of living, it's pretty cheap because food, it's all organic here. It's all cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all real. You know, the women cook, so you're not going out to eat every day. And even if you are, and you know like the people that you're eating from, it's so cheap.
Like and what I like when I'm walking around town, I promise you. Um because I like to walk around town when they're cooking all the
Oh
meat on the
yeah.
grills and stuff like that. And they are good at it. They are good. Um,
Yeah.
I have never been not satisfied. So for Hayes, you could get you a big. You're basically eating steak. You're eating a steak
Yeah.
meal, but it's on a shish kebab, right? And it's like
Yeah.
you're eating too much steak,
Yeah.
and so and that's what you're eating there in
Right.
that. That's what you're eating.
Yeah.
US and you ain't eating USDA grade A steak. You eating real food.
Yeah, you eat real food. Yeah, like America, like y'all don't even know what real food is until you come here. I thought lemons were yellow until I came here and I found out lemons were green.
Yeah. How do we get yellow lemons?
You know, they probably doing some type of genetic splicing or something. I have no idea.
That's the
Some type of
point.
GMO stuff.
And that's the point. I can understand why Mimi want me in Brazil. But because of what I do, and that's where I want to live if I'm still living by the time I'm done with the work that I do.
Okay, I would say if you will actually live here, I would say pay the money to live somewhere nice, like off the beach or something,
Right?
because it's more of a convenience. You know how it's the same everywhere. You're spending more money, it's got more security, it's cleaner,
But I ain't
stuff
even
like
going to
that.
lie. I'm not even going to lie. Right? I am not even going to lie. I like um I like the how do I say it? I like the people in the favela. I like the hood. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, I do.
Right? And
You're
I've
right.
kind of gotten used to it, right? And I think I've kind of gotten used to it because of the people.
Oh, okay. So if you know the favelas, then you should be straight then.
Right.
Because I was just saying, like to the average person, they're not gonna know
Oh no,
the
no, no. The
favelas.
average
You know?
person, they better not step foot up in there.
Yeah, yeah. But I've been there. I've been in the favelas. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I like the people because the people it's just like like the people not so discriminatory. How do you say that? They don't discriminate.
Uh-huh.
They're pretty cool with
Right.
you. Yeah, I know what you're
Right.
saying.
And so and you just get if you are a cool person and not easily jumping, you get used to the banana clip over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
You know, you kind of understand, okay, they don't mean that for me.
yeah. That's
You
got
know what I
nothing to
mean?
do with you.
Unless,
Yeah,
unless you in that life.
right.
Unless you're about that life. If you want to be about that life, then, you know, go ahead, be about that life. See what that life being about it gets you.
Yeah.
All right,
That's why I be
and that's the
telling
problem.
guys like, don't be getting into like no drugs or nothing here, because they got a lot. They got all of that here. You know, like people like to get into drugs when they come here to party. I'm like, you don't
Hmm.
want to deal with that here because it's real.
Right, play. All right,
Yeah.
and it ain't these weak here at and stuff like they serious about it. Come on, all day, not every day, but I see them. All right,
Yeah, it's
and
real.
so you got to realize that they're not playing.
Yeah,
All
they
right,
got
in that
drug
game.
dealers fighting for territory. They fighting the cops. It's
Other
actually
thing I
war in
wanted to
some
point out,
places.
and it's war them and the cops. Like we understand that when the police come through, it's going to be a shootout right by the. So we just take the children, buck,
Yeah,
and do what we got to do. Right
yeah, yeah.
now,
You see, it's different because in the United States, the cops will shoot somebody, they'll protest, they'll go to court. But here, they don't have that option. So, if they go into an area that, I guess, let's say a drug dealer that's taking care of everybody in that neighborhood, he say it's his area, he gonna kill that cop. They don't play. So then the
yep.
cops comes back. They know they're not gonna get this guy, so they're gonna get somebody else in that neighborhood. It's just back and forth. But that's just like that's like the worst areas.
Hold it, but here's the thing. That's why they turned over the buses in Bangor. When you was telling me about that, what happened was the cops went and they killed a deaf guy, right?
Yeah,
So that's why they overturned the buses and stuff. And like I did a video with and his niece, I believe, right?
yeah,
And so that's why they went, and so that was close to home, because it's those people,
yeah,
and so um basically um basically they don't play if you get involved in that game. If you go up there, like they like me because of what I do for the community. And so I'm doing it with Selma, right? With the NGO. And we're going to talk about the NGO and the degree of racism when pushing not spirituality, but religion.
yep.
All right. And so that's basically it. Um, Brazil is the new ground zero. Go ahead. Tell them what you was telling me about the missionaries.
Oh yeah, that's when my eyes were open that it's a worldwide thing about like pushing. How you say it? I would say white supremacy because they
In the form of
specifically push.
Christianity.
Yeah, they force the white Jesus. They make sure that white Jesus, that they have missionaries come constantly to preach that Jesus this, Jesus that. And you'll go to a church, right? And it'll be
Uh-huh.
all black people at this church. And you'll look at the walls and they'll make sure that the people on the pictures, like the art pictures, are black people praying. And then you'll see the angels, and the angels will all be blonde hair, blue eyed.
All right. So that's how it starts. All right. And one, they understand that I'm different on the spiritual level there, right? And so
Yeah.
um and so that's the thing. And I will speak up and say Jesus is fake in front of them. I say we're supposed to follow the commandments, and people teaching you to follow a religion.
But they
That's
do
why,
have African religions here too.
yeah, they have a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so that's the war. It's a war it's a spiritual war going on in Brazil. All right.
Yes.
It is a
Yes.
spiritual war going on in Brazil.
Yeah. But the good part about it though is that it's no faking here. You know, if somebody is on a certain side, then they on that side.
Uh-huh.
As far as what they believe in, it's like they're not trying to please anyone from the other side that believes something different. They just,
Right,
like as far as like it's like I'm saying, like an African religion, somebody into like the African spirituality from their old roots here, then they just
right,
stick to it.
right. And so and this is why you got the onslaught of the this is why you have such an onslaught things going on.
Yeah,
This there's such the battle,
yeah,
right? And the thing is, um, whereas in these days, right, these women will be the first to sell out a good man, right? They'll kick you to the curb,
yeah.
period, right? There, you got a chance. You got to brush up on the language a
They
little.
looking, they begging, they praying for a good man here. It's different.
Uh huh.
It's like how would you say like it's the opposite of the United States?
Cause it's the
Like,
opposite of the United States.
yeah, basically, yeah. It's the opposite.
Let's keep it real. It is the opposite of the United States.
Yeah, it's a lot different. Like a man here, okay, like me for example, like I have dreads and I have tattoos. You know,
Uh huh.
of course that's just me though. I mean, I'm not a thug. I'm just into tattoos. So when people see that though, they think thug. Of course, that's very attractive in the United States. It's still nice here, but like they like more clean cut guys.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell them. One of the things that I could not understand, they always rub me on my skin. They're always rubbing on me.
Yeah, they love the clean cut guy, the
They
nice
love,
guy.
yeah. And the women, I'll just put it this way: when I first came down here, and it's easy to find a man meeting his needs, right?
Yeah, it's
And
very easy here.
okay, and so I'm laying down, and they're just like, "Oh my goodness!" They're like rubbing all over my skin and stuff like that, um, and kissing all over my skin. And I was like, "Oh my goodness, really? What's wrong?" And so basically, I've always been told. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I've always been told, "Oh, you have some nice skin." I really, to this day, I still don't know what that means, but I kind of understand the concept behind the sentiment, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. All right. So there's something different about my skin that people like, and they just let you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing about women here. Like, it's different here. Like, when a woman likes something about you and you're actually speaking with her, she'll tell you. She'll tell you everything she loves about you, everything she likes about you.
It's
So
no
you're not used to that in America because, they have this pride factor where even if they like something about you, they'll never tell you there. But here, you know, it's different.
and um and that's the craziness in all of this. That is really the craziness in all of this. And I mean, look at this war that we have right now, supported by the major medias and stuff like that, right? And
Right.
I'm not saying that they don't have junk kind of the same way going on in Brazil, where the media wish that they could divide up people and stuff like that. But when you have women that just want a good man, they could give an F what the media say. They like what they like.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's the Brazilian women. They like what they like. All right, the media has been telling these, especially women like Mimi, not to like men like me.
Yeah, they try to force it down their throats, but I mean,
They say after
at the
I
end of
like
the
that
day,
dark
you
food.
cannot stop sexual attraction. So if a woman likes a dark skinned man, it doesn't matter how many men try to tell her not to like that man. When she come across a dark skinned man she like, it's over.
Yep. And but it's just in the United States, the problem is that, and it is the opposite. We've been trying to tell you it's the opposite. In the United States, all right, in the United States, these women try to tell you, like one of the first things, I'm sitting down at the office of the hotel that I'm in, and I was talking to the brother that y'all met yesterday about the video that we were going to do, right? And
Yeah.
there was a black woman right there talking about, oh, all them women got AIDS. All right. What
Wow.
she didn't know is I travel in and out of Brazil. The other thing she didn't know is I'm a lab tech, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she didn't know that I would beat up on who actually has what. And then I busted her ball. I said, oh no, the people that have the most AIDS is the black American woman. The only people they don't
Yeah.
outpace are the sexual LGBT. Well, actually, the homosexual guys, and even the lesbian bi women are getting it from each other because people don't understand the concept of how it works. They think that, oh, we're females, and even though we're females doing stuff on females, we don't have a problem, right? But if things are not done naturally,
Yeah. That
right,
makes no sense.
then and you're doing things like with unnatural items and unnaturally, you're making tears in your skin, and that's how the virus get in.
Oh, okay.
All right. Um, HIV has a very high mortality rate outside of the human body. It could barely survive outside the human body. The body, though, you through, right? But in order to get in, it needs a way in. Well, when you're engaged in rough sex, that is his way in. And when we say rough, we're talking about any unnatural means of having it. All right. And so basically, that's it. Right. And people are not understanding the implications behind it. People are not understanding the implications behind it. All right. They thinking, oh, everything is okay. Everything is good because we this, that, and the other. We safe this, safe that. Hey, what's up, Daniel? All right. And what they're not understanding is a lot of times what you think is safe ain't really safe. All right. And so now they in trouble. They don't understand where all these diseases are coming from. Understand where the diseases are coming from because they ain't trying to understand. We got the most willfully ignorant people I have ever seen ever.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a phone to my lady right quick. I'm gonna be right back.
What?
Okay.
Ah, why you going then?
She speak English? Ah, Mimi.
Hey,
Hola. Como
oi,
vai?
tudo bem, e
Oh,
você?
estou bem, estou bem. All right, hey.
Eu falo inglês.
Um, eu ouvi você falar inglês.
Ok.
So yeah, I heard her speaking English. But yeah, so we're talking about what is it? What kind of impressions did you have of American culture, especially when dealing with did you have before you met him?
Could you repeat this question because I couldn't hear very well.
Okay.
I think I had a problem with my
What
phone.
impression, Intenji, what impression did you have of the Afro, or we say, homens de negre? All right.
Uh-huh.
But we don't say black men. We say now Afro indigenous. We just found out that we were on the land before everybody.
Okay.
All
That's good.
right. Well, and the United States proved it. The census, their old census proved it.
Mm.
What what was your impression? What did you think about the Afro indigenous man before you met him? What was your ideas of American people, customs, men?
Um, we talk only about the men, right? The black men, the black American men.
Well, we know that we're talking about that because you're with one, so you have what you thought before, and you have what you thought after. But I'm talking about all your dealings with Americans before dealing with them, and then after dealing with them.
Okay. First of all, here in Brazil, um, you can see the Brazilian government praise America. Even they don't want um they're not gonna say this is true, but everybody knows
Yeah,
that we we love the American culture, and we all know that Americans are very good in many things that we are not. That's a fact.
like what?
So,
What are we good at that you're not?
like what? I love the Black American music.
Hold on. Now we know
Oh
this,
my
right?
God.
Right? We know this. Oh, I know this only so well. But here's the thing: Americans think the same way about the Brazilians.
Really?
But go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead. So you like the American music? All right, go ahead.
This is only one thing. Like what? All Brazilians say good stuff about America.
Uh huh.
If you not say positive things about America, that means you're a hater.
Really?
Because okay, we love. Obviously, I love my culture. I love my people, and
Hmm.
I love my culture. I'm talking about the Afro-Brazilian culture that is in
Right.
blood, you know. But
Hmm.
that's the idea I had about America. And basically what we see in the news. I don't know too much about, but I always know about the racism in America.
Uh huh.
You know,
So
cause
now that you
he
met him, how has that thought grown, or how have your opinions changed, or been more stabilized by as a result of meeting him?
you know what? Nowadays I know so many things that you had no idea. The things I know that we
Uh
used to talk about this, and I used to watch the some channels.
huh.
So I see
YouTube
some things what's going on in America with the black
channels.
community. Um, so one of the things
Happening.
made me sad about is to see how much the violence is growing in America against the black men. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a sad thing.
All right. So who do you think is committing most of the violence against the black men?
The black American women for sure.
Oh wow! She knows.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wow! See,
I, I know exactly what happens.
most people would say the police.
No,
Most
man.
people would
No.
say the police. And she, oh wow, she said the women.
They mother look. I don't know if I look. I don't know if I can say this word right, but how you say mothering, killing.
Uh-huh.
They killing kids
Yeah.
every day. Cause I see what they do. I see what they do. I see women, black women, leaving their kids in the car and doing all type of abuses stuff, and you know they so disrespectful. So I gotta say that with the black men. I don't think the black American men deserve that. I think the black American men deserve a nice, beautiful Brazil woman.
Lord, they making a play. Look, they making a play for you, brothers. Y'all better get passports. All right.
Yeah, that's a good advice. Get your
Uh-huh.
passports.
Uh-huh. Now, here's the thing. And you get to raise your child there. In
Mm.
Brazil, you'll get to raise your child. They're not trying to steal your child. They're trying to steal you from America.
You fun.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Um, all right. So the past, how do y'all decide relationships? And my channel that I preach against is to stay away from the laws of the Europeans. That would be the Portuguese government and American government. If you need their license or anything to be in a relationship, then something's wrong with you. If you need permission, and if you're trying to put somebody under their thing, that means you have something going on up your sleeve. That's my belief. That's what I prove. That's my spiritual beliefs and everything. Now, I noticed that Brazilian customs, as far as what a relationship is, what a husband and wife is different in that many people that consider themselves husband and wife did not go to court or did go to a church. They just moved in. Some even just bought a ring, like, here, get this ring. So how 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 have am I seeing it? Is what I'm saying kind of with it how it's done there? All right. Or now I talked to another lady. She said until recently that the women didn't go by engagement rings or anything. They just said we're gonna live together, build a house, build a family, walk around with our children downtown. Right? So what is the custom there
Mm.
when
Hold on.
it
That's your
comes?
phone. Your phone.
You want me to answer?
I don't know. So,
Okay, yeah,
Hold
I'll
it,
answer that.
and answer it across cultural lines.
Cultural lines. Okay, he basically saying like, okay, I'm gonna answer that.
Italian, because sometimes I've been lost
So
with the
yeah,
English when you
she
speak
sometimes she a little lost with English, but
good.
I'm gonna answer it then.
No, I answered.
Basically, here it is. It's just like everywhere. It's a woman's dream to get married.
Mhm.
But like, let's say for example, people still go through the courts. I don't believe in that either, but they go through the courts for the permission to get married. But then there's people who don't because if you see two people together here and they live together, then the whole neighborhood sees them as husband and wife. It don't matter what you call her. Everybody else gonna call her your wife because they see you living with her. It don't matter what you say. Like once you do that, then that's what it is. That's why like
Exactly.
you'll see that. And what else did you
Exactly.
ask?
All right. And so is it with everyone or is it just a certain segment of the population or what? I just found out, and I say this, the woman that I've been working with for a while, her because they're husband and wife in my by definition, biblical definition, right? But what I did not understand is they never had paper. They've been together 15 years, raised
Yeah,
a
because
daughter and
that don't matter here.
everything.
Like you're right, because some people do that. They'll just say like they'll be with somebody. Everyone knows they're together. Because when you really serious with somebody here, when a Brazilian woman is serious about you, she's gonna introduce you to her family. Once she does that, it's over. You basically the husband because she introduced you to her family. So
Oh, dang,
forget the
really? So
court
that's going on.
documents.
That's what I did.
Holy crap. Hey, hold on. I'm laughing because Mimi done took me. I know everybody in Mimi's family. Like, I knew them
Yeah.
right away. We went down the favela to her mom's house. I know her sister. I know all the children. Ah,
Now you the
really?
husband. It's too late, bro.
Over, call it a
It's too late.
day.
Yeah. You
Man.
basically her husband.
Yeah, I done met the whole family.
Yeah.
I done met everybody in her family. Talk to them almost on a daily basis.
Wow. He talked to the
Mm,
family every day.
You see, just like him.
Dang.
You know,
man, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
but so basically, so that's the culture then. See, that's what I'm talking about, brothers. Here is it's like back in couple days here. Hold on, let me just greet a couple more people that buzzed in. MGTOW Way. All right, Antonio Johnson. All right. Let's see. Hey, great February, Greg Mahone. I got you, Muhammadi Jackson. Who else is up in here? All right. Okay. Well, Sonia and Garviet. All right. Darth Vader. All right. And we're trying to get Mimi on here. Now, the difference between y'all and Mimi is not that you take her away from her phone and her home computer. Stuff is just trash with us. Oh Lord have mercy. All right, hold on. So basically, all right, so let me see if I can get Mimi back. All right, I think we just lost that feed. Okay, hold on for a second, y'all. All right, so let me see something real quick. All right, one moment. See if I can get Mimi back online. All right, so
Yeah, and
now,
we're gonna have to talk about the process of the black man actually leaving the United States. You know, like actually finding somebody outside.
yeah, talk about that.
Okay, so what you gonna like if you guys are listening, I'm telling you what to expect. Expect for everyone to tell you not to go, not to leave as a black man. Because in America, you might not see it now because you're going through so much, but they consider you a slave. But they tell you they treat you like you're nothing, but really you have the most impact. You have the most power in the world, the most influence in the entire world. So as soon as you decide that you're gonna go somewhere, They're gonna tell you not to go. They're gonna tell you all of these different stereotypes. Wherever you going, they're gonna make up something new. If you go into Asia, they're gonna say something like they eat rats or something. If you go to South America, they're gonna say they have AIDS. It's always something new to put you in fear, not to lead a plantation.
Yep.
All you have to
Yes.
do is just stick to it. And then like what I'm seeing a lot of black men go through this, but they are in denial. Like they constantly trying to make it work with women that don't care about them. You got to get to the point like I did. I got to a point when I realized that these women don't care about me, and I literally didn't do anything with women like in the United States. You just got to cut it all off. Any sort of period, you got to be serious about this because a lot of men flip flop. They think maybe this next relationship will work, but it's all a game. It's just going to keep them playing this game until they're 55 years old and they didn't do the things they said they was going to do. And they
Right.
stuck with kids, child support, alimony, probably went to jail a few times, a record. It's not worth it, really.
Right.
So somebody got to show them the way, but they got to be serious about it.
And 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 I will say this. All right. Some of y'all, and I'm saying this because I look for deals, and if you know how to plan and stick to your plan, and what I mean by plan is this. All right. I decide when I'm going back a month or two ahead of time because I know that's where the tickets are cheaper. Understand that? So that's how I save my money up. When I went down there, I knew how to say the polite stuff. All
Yeah,
right. I knew all the polite words. All right. And I didn't basically get the genders right, but I knew all the polite words. All right. I kept studying the language as much as I needed it. Okay. I used software and everything. I start studying the language. I start studying the language enough to have biblical conversation, but broken. All right.
yeah,
And so basically, this is what it is. It is really not that difficult to break the chains. All right. The
it's
only
not.
people that is still enslaved are the people that are mentally enslaved.
Exactly.
All right. And that is when we look at this, think about this for a minute. Um, do you know what Google block took down the they classified me. Understand this. Someone punched Chami Sotomayor in the face. That was from the conscious community. A couple of the people from the conscious community, when I put up the video saying that they were weak for punching a man in the face, went and classified the video defending Tommy Sotomayor's right not to be assaulted, right, as hate speech. Now, many of y'all saw that video. Many of y'all saw that video. Actually go around punching and trying to kill black people are classifying the people that want to stand up for the rights of black people to not be killed, punched, beat up, hit at their meetings. They're they classified it as hate speech. And Google has allowed it. So me as a black man cannot talk about other black people doing foolishness. Now, mind you, I did not call them any names, right? I don't call us the N-word because I'm talking about us. But Google took the video down for hate speech. How do you take a black man's video down for hate speech when he's just talking about how other black men shouldn't be punching other black men in the face.
Can I speak on that?
Go ahead.
Now that's where the black man needs to wake up and see that he's under attack. He got to see that he has no friends, that everyone is against him in the United States. Because anything we speak out on is considered something negative because they consider us like slaves. It's the black man that's under attack. You'll see everyone do whatever they want to do violently, whatever they have to say about you. They get away with everything against the black man. That's because they can get away with it. So this is what I'm saying as far as like black men who want like to go to another country. You don't have to live there, but even if you want to meet somebody there or you just want a break for a while, you'll be able to breathe a little bit from America.
Right. And once you get out, once you get out, understand this. Once you get out of that system, once you're able to leave it alone, there is liberation in that. You'll feel like a liberated being. All right. One of the things is there was two groups that with Charles Tyler. And do you know they kicked me off of those groups about traveling to Brazil?
Yeah, I left that group too.
And I started wondering, what's really going on?
Yeah, I left that group on my own free will.
All right, and I didn't. All I was doing was dropping the videos from Brazil, from the stuff that I was doing at the ONG and stuff like that. And then I started wondering, hold on, what's really going on with these people?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
And I was like,
I'm being real.
I do know. I'm being real. All right, and it's like the conscience community. All right. The average black man, so-called person running around calling himself the black man, is so primed to want some relief from everything that they're doing that, like vultures, these people are realizing there is money in providing that relief at a higher cost than what it should be. Oh. Now, what happens is
you're exposing people today.
What happens is if I get on there and people start watching my channel, right? People start watching my channel and they just click on Reluctant Nabi, Neo, Brazil. They're going to click that video where I put exactly what I paid to go down to Brazil. I rented a car. I drove around town. I drove down to close to the beach, right? Drove back. I parked my car underground because I was staying downtown. I stayed in the Windsor Astoria. All right.
Where was that at?
Downtown on Senator Dantas.
Oh, okay.
Senator Dantas. Who is Senator Dantas? All right.
Okay.
Right by Lapa.
I know. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly where you was at.
Okay. So, all right, and that it's the hotel that have like 4-star dining and all of that stuff. People go there for lunch and all right, I did all that for $1,400. That's my plane ticket. That's to stay there 6 days. That's to drive around. That's the gas I paid for the car. And I posted it in that video.
Yeah.
So if
you went to a nice hotel too.
Right. So
you could actually do it cheaper.
Yeah. And so basically, if I'm telling people how to get somewhere and the people that's trying to extort money from people are telling people how to get somewhere, And I don't know who they are. They don't know who I am. When I
Yeah.
get on there, when they allow me to post videos on their thing, and people start watching the videos and they see all this truth, oh, that's good. And they, what they do is before each video is allowed to be on their channel, somebody watches the video, then decides.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Well,
right.
then, huh?
You're right, man. Because that's what really should be about. We should be about like trying to help the black man the best way you can. You
But what I
know.
found out is with the, and so that's that group. So how they extort is they charge twice as much just for the hotel. So for the hotel and all their
Yeah,
trips,
I
it's like
know.
$2,000 to go somewhere and stay there. I was like
Nah,
$2,000. I was like,
nah.
I could do my whole trip, and that's just to stay out and do whatever. All right. So say there's some fringe benefits and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you know that's kind of what's tied into that, maybe. The fringe benefits. Somebody, quote unquote, a maid that stays with you and cleans some stuff up. And she cleans your room, and she helps clean you like the Prince of Zamunda gets cleaned when he takes
Oh
his
yeah.
bath with the bath ladies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Yeah.
All right. So you pay a premium. Well, you could get that anyway
Yeah, you get
because
that
it's
anyway.
Brazil. You could get that 9 to 5 every day. I'm here to just tell you what's
Look,
really going on.
I came here and I learned all this stuff on my own. Like I didn't get help by
Exactly.
nobody.
Exactly. And me
Yeah.
the same way.
But now that I learned the ropes, I can help other people.
And exactly. And so that's what I did. That's how I got to Brazil, to prove that I could do it cheaper. And I went by myself, didn't
Yeah.
know anything. And then I ended up knowing more Portuguese than the people that was setting up all the trips. All right.
Yeah, exactly. They don't even know Portuguese. They don't know none of it. And they live here too. Some of them live here. But like you will see too, like let's say a case like somebody needs to, you could even go to a hostel. I mean, that'd be like what, $9 a night
Right.
for a bed. And you will see like that there are people that travel from all over the world, from European countries and everything. And what they'll have in common is that they all know a little or practice a little Portuguese. It might be terrible, but it's just enough to get by.
Right.
And nobody has any money. I had the most money of everybody there, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying
No, it
like
is
I
how it
saved
is.
all of this money, and I realized that I didn't need all of this
Need all
money.
that
And
money.
these people are bouncing around all throughout South America with little to no money, but they telling us black people you need 3, 4, $5,000 for 2 weeks.
Right. And you don't need that. They're extorting money from the brothers that need some relief from these sisters, not the sisters, but these black women, the BAWs out here. The sisters, if you could find a sister, you might have something, right? But the BAWs, they don't keep promises. They ain't going to do anything. All right. Their word doesn't mean anything to them. Right. And so
Yeah,
that's basically
nothing.
it. Now, nothing. Now, so the brothers see this, some of these brothers, and they come on like leeches, like the white man, and instead of helping brothers out, and this is why the community is never going to go anywhere, because one community, the government, the system, have put it in people's head that the most important thing is not any kind of help, not any kind of showing love. It's money, 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 money. That's why these football players
Yeah.
lose all their money. You get your money, you don't do anything good with it. You splurge it to show that this is what you got. Look, I'm here, so let me throw up $22,000 in a strip club. Like,
Yeah, they feel like they gotta. If they have money, they feel like they need to show it. They gotta wear their money.
right. And so, and so they do this, and that's why there's never money in the community. But worse yet is then these guys, seek to get rich by exploiting other brothers, right? So I come along and tell you, you could go to Brazil a lot cheaper and do everything you
Yeah.
want to do that they saying you can do, right?
Yep. And then say if
And
you meet a girl, it's gonna be even cheaper. You're gonna spend barely any money.
right, right, all right. And so, and you might have fun. Now, I will say this, and y'all can answer this. Mimi, all right, when we go places, right? I'll pay for like when we go out to eat, and I'll pay for the transportation. All right. If she needs something like anything, she will not. She'll like, no, no, no. Like I remember one time I was trying to do wash a plate in the sink and stuff like that, and she almost had a fit. All right.
Yeah, you tripping.
All right. Cause I was used to living by myself at home or some ignorant. Nah, you better do this. It's your turn. No, she was tripping. No, no. I couldn't. And what it was, I couldn't get the sink on. So I asked her to get the sink. She like, I got that. It's my job, right? And and they seen the live videos where she just serves me,
Yeah, you know,
right? While I'm doing the
serve
video.
their man here, it's good if they can't cook and clean and serve their man here. It's considered a disgrace to the Brazilian woman.
Right. And what is disgraceful about the BAWs in America, the BAW think, oh yeah, I'm making it. Like the video I put up. The girl bragging about how far above she's everybody, and she got a Lone Star card. For those that don't know what it is, a welfare card, bragging about how much welfare money she got. She
Oh
had
yeah.
lipo. Wait a minute, she had lipo. Her daughter's about to graduate high school. How she break it down? And she's proud of that. They are proud of destroying the community. And so I think like Brazil is a good place where you could go to build a community,
It's a great place.
right? Now, the problem is even there, I won't let Mimi or anybody stop me from the work that I'm doing both here in Brazil. Now, I ain't stupid. If I'm gonna retire somewhere, it'll be there.
I mean, Brazil does has its ups and downs though. Even if you, because
Right,
everybody like just let's just be real. Everybody's not gonna be able to live in another country, right?
right.
But you definitely can find somebody and bring them back.
Hello.
Uh,
Emily.
hey, hola. Moment. Hey, Mimi.
Right.
Hold on for a second. This is Mimi. I would like for her to meet your person. So I'm gonna try to get her on uh 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 Você no casa?
Sim, cheguei em casa agora.
Okay. Chega em casa agora? Okay.
Aham.
All right. Via Facebook Messenger and conjunta Emil no vídeo ao vivo. Pessoa, as mulheres, esposa mi amigo, para YouTube ao vivo. Uh, uh, um, e,
Mm.
from Bahia,
Ela,
Bahia.
o nome dela é Mimi.
Entendi.
That's the name.
Sim.
This is interesting.
Ok.
Uh-huh. So, Mimi, conjunta você.
Oi?
I mean, conjunta comigo. Conjunta comigo para YouTube vídeo ao vivo.
What's this girl?
Uh-huh.
Ah, de novo, manda o link.
Ah, okay, sing.
Um beijo.
Moment.
Ok.
All right, let me do this. She could do it now. She's home.
I know, yeah, because we could talk all day, but the Brazilian women could say they could explain it better than us.
Uh-huh. And your girl, she knows enough English to. All
Yeah,
right.
she is fluent.
Not like that.
She's fluent now.
Yeah. Okay. Mimi. To,
That's what's up.
I mean, people talking here. It's frozen now. I don't know what happened.
Eu gosto disso.
Eu também. Você está linda na
Mentira.
foto. Não, é verdade.
Verdade? Tá
Sim,
bom, tá
você
bom.
está linda aqui na foto. O que aconteceu? Não sei.
Muito obrigado. O que aconteceu?
Sim,
Não
porque.
sei.
Ah, ok. Isso é o que aconteceu.
Tá bom, tá bom.
hum,
Ele está conversando com o Mimi no
entra
telefone.
no.
Não ainda. Em breve, muito em breve.
Ok,
Nós vamos muito em breve.
sei. Ele está conversando no telefone com
Sim.
ela. Ah,
No Google Hangout.
ok.
Okay. I hope she gets this. We struggle with this, and I'll be like, man, I need to just come through the phone some of the times.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, Mimi, it's really not that.
And, and soon we're gonna have to talk about all the options that people have here. Like you've been here, you see
Hmm.
that it's a lot more options too.
Right.
And you don't
Uh,
know fine until you came to Brazil. You don't know what fine is until you got here.
well, no, I always understood because my concept of all of that is always and has always been internal with me. All
Yeah.
right, and so I've seen fine women in the United States, but they were ugly to me because the attitude that went with the fine body was just as ugly.
No,
Right,
I'm talking
so the
about the total
attitude.
package.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what
Yeah.
makes them different. It's that femininity. There's has that I can't say that enough. When you go there, you be like, all right, here you see somebody that's a female, but you only know that because of how she looked. But then somebody that has the aura of femininity about him, you know,
Yeah.
and so and the options are they are greater because the fact that we're there shows that we at least got our stuff together enough to get there.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, I wonder why this what's oh Lord. See, I wanted
Yeah.
her
It's
to
a total
speak.
package here.
Yeah. And so and that's basically it. And
What the total package is what face, body, mind, spirit, and soul.
so yeah.
Is everything.
Oh, não consigo abrir internet. Ninta, chove muito.
I left my comments. I left my
Uh,
comment.
hold on.
That's me. That's me who left the comment now. People gonna think maybe it's your go because my name is Millie. People call me
Really?
me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And her is
It's
Michelle.
oh that's why so me and me.
Uh-huh. So yeah, so her name is Michelle. And so we say
Oh,
Mimi.
okay. My nickname is Millie, but my name is Mileni. You know.
Milani, as in Myline, right?
No.
Almost. almost. I have two L's and two N in my name.
It's MILLENNE,
Oh, okay.
something like that.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
hold
that.
on. What? Hold on, I said that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
You said right.
I'm supposed to know that. Hey, Nabi, I wanted to tell you too, man. I used to listen to you when I was back in the States.
Uh-huh.
I used to listen to you, man, a
Really?
lot. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Me,
Qual é esse engraçado?
okay. So,
Michelle Lane.
uh,
That's her name.
yeah, her name is Michelle. Mimi. Okay. So, okay. Okay, we got her. We got her.
So
Mimi.
busy. So,
Oi, boa
Me
noite.
deixa olho.
okay,
Okay.
deixa eu
Hold
Me
on,
deixa
hold
ver.
on,
olhar.
hold on, Mimi.
That's what I said.
That's
Olá.
so that's
Você disse
Mimi.
olho?
Is this it?
That's Mimi and Control C.
I'm just making fun.
I can't believe you said that.
You know, it's
What did she
okay.
That's
say?
funny.
Everybody's not.
She said, hold on, I'm about to read it right now. She commented. She said, no, I mean, yeah, it's funny though. She said, Black American men, you all deserve better than this BS with these women in America. Escape.
But it's
Oh
true.
Lord, they wait. Oh, she wrong for that.
Yeah. Yeah, you funny.
Okay, so okay, Mimi should be. Hold on, Mimi. Hey, Mimi.
Oi.
Um, vire você e-mail. E-mail.
E-mail?
Uh-huh.
E-mail?
Uh-huh.
Vou tentar entrar, ok?
Okay.
Eu vou sair. Se eu não entrar, eu fico te vendo
Uh,
pelo se eu
uh,
não conseguir.
uh, so vire e-mail impressa o link. Pressa o link.
Apertar o
No,
link.
no. I'm in trouble.
She love you.
Bye, bye.
What?
Okay. Uh,
Hey, it's funny.
okay.
Oi.
All right. Bye-bye.
This is the
Tchau.
Oh, baby.
Okay, she's going to go to her email and press the link. So I think we got it. So
Okay.
I think we got it. All right. So basically, um, yeah, and that's the problem that um, a lot of people hated my channel, except for the brothers that listened to my channel. I was trying, and people don't understand that it was a process. It was progression. You know, um, um, hold on. It was progression how I got to where I was and the thoughts that I had. I just kept watching and looking at over and over again all the evidence just pile up and pile up and pile up. I was like, oh, there's a little bit of hope. And all we need to do is show some love. Then found out, nope, it didn't matter how much you showed.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. They would see, they were like, oh, we got us a weak one now. He trying to show
Right.
love. He weak. And
Yeah.
then when they start murdering, when I found out the abortion rate alone, and I was like, you got to be heartless to take this many lives and be okay with it.
What's it like? 20 million?
It's 21 million.
21 million. Yeah, it was just like 15 million 3 years ago.
No, it was 15 million in 2010, 2010.
Oh,
And this was
2010? Oh, okay.
yeah, and it was climbing exponentially then. And then a year ago, there were um, they were murdering more children. They were murdering more children in Chicago and all the big cities than they were having.
Wow.
And so that's how that went. They were murdering more children than they were having.
Wow.
And
That's
and I
ridiculous.
was like, this is ridiculous. This is just downright
Yeah.
ridiculous. But it is what it is. Hold on for a second. I think the problem is now that I'm on this format, it's telling me to sign into my Google accounts, and I'm signed into my Google accounts. So I don't know why she can't make it into this feed, right? Hold on. So let me see. Continue. I don't know what's going on.
I just see one. No, it's not.
Hold on for a second. All right, this should do it.
They put it on the
Got it. Got it.
TV.
Got it.
No.
That'd be dope, wouldn't it?
Yeah, let me.
You throw it on the 4K.
I don't know why she can't get in. All she got to do is click the link.
Oh,
She might be getting in. I don't know. But anyway, all right. So anyway, so that's the thing. Now So that's one crew that tries to exploit us, right?
Yeah.
The other group. Hold on. Let me see something. The other group that tries to exploit us is the Hotep conscious crew.
Hello.
Okay.
Oi.
Oi.
Can y'all see her?
Boa noite.
Boa noite. Ah, você fala português?
Eu falo um pouco
Yeah,
de
see.
português.
Ah, sim.
Eu posso falar português bem, mas eu preciso praticar mais.
Ah, sim, sim. Legal. Muito legal. Kibel tá aprendendo. Kibel.
Huh?
Kibel está aprendendo português. Entende, Kibel, o que eu falei?
Muito echo.
Você está.
No, 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 no. Mimi.
oh, she said.
Oi.
Mimi. Viri, Viri. Mimi.
Assim?
Aqui.
Ah. Assim? Assim?
Move it back. Aqui.
It's close.
Ah.
Aqui?
Muito
Tá muito,
perto.
é muito perto.
Está bom.
Tá bom? Tá
Tá bom
ouvindo?
assim.
Is it, okay.
Vocês estão ouvindo?
Let me say hi. Michele, tudo bom?
Oi, tudo
Oi,
bom?
Michele. Oi, meu nome é Milene, mas pode me chamar de Mili.
Ah, prazer, Milene. O meu é
Tudo bom?
Michele.
Eu
Sim,
sou a
graças
esposa
a
do bar. Aí eu tava falando para o seu namorado, marido, não sei.
meu
Que
esposo,
você. Isso,
né,
o meu
Kika?
também é esposo, tá vendo? Ah, aí, ó. Que você
É
é a
futuro.
Mimi.
Ah,
Você é a Mimi, eu sou a Mi, que alguns amigos me chamam de Mi, porque meu nome é
sim.
Milene. Aí ficou
Eu,
legal, né?
o meu nome é Mimi porque, como eu trabalho numa ONG que ajuda as crianças carentes, uma instituição que fica numa
Sim.
comunidade da Vila Aliança, e lá trabalho no Shopping, que a gente
Uhum,
ajuda com o dinheiro da verba para
uhum.
ajudar a instituição, e faço contação de história para as crianças e me visto de boneca.
Ah, que fofo!
Eu me visto de boneca. Aí eu vou e faço contação de história para as crianças. Aí as crianças colocaram o nome da boneca Mimi. Boneca Mimi.
Mimi. Ah, que
Entende?
legal. Que
É.
Ah,
legal.
muito bom.
Boneca
Chama
Mimi.
bom.
Mimi, meia hora. Eu ouvi, meia hora.
Ah, ouve. Ah, legal, Kiwi.
Mimi, você é de onde?
Eu sou do Rio
Qual
de
estado?
Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro.
Que legal. Eu sou da Bahia. Já deu pra
Ah,
perceber, né?
legal. É, sotaque, sim.
Eu sou da Bahia. Tá bom, vou deixar vocês
Tá.
conversarem agora.
Prazer em conhecê-la, Milene.
Você
Falar
também.
nisso, tem uma amiga minha que se chama Milene, que foi fazer um passeio aí, viajou na sexta-feira.
Ah, que
Ela
Yesterday
tá por
legal.
morning.
aí.
Valeu,
É.
Nicole. Tudo de bom.
Tudo
Tchau.
bom, tchau.
Okay, so that's the two. All right, now somebody tell us what y'all were talking about.
What? Nothing.
They was talking a little bit, but she was asking.
Let
They
me
was basically
say.
from. She was asking your girl where she was from.
Yeah.
You know.
And I asked her, I was telling her why our names are similar, like
Oh yeah,
me,
yeah.
Shelly, me, Laney. So, because my name on YouTube is me and she's Mimi. So, like, that's confusing. So, she was explaining me what she does. That she works with kids. She's a
Uh-huh.
volunteer. That's very nice. I'm like,
Yeah, we
wow,
both thought that's how we met. Same
wow,
place.
that's great. So she was telling me that she tells stories to the kids, and the kids call her Mimi.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's how we met. At the ONG, both of us volunteer at the ONG. And so
Legal.
about a little more than a year ago.
Hum.
So we weren't together then. It's just because we didn't have a clue. I was just showing up to do what I do.
Hum.
I was there for the children, right? Wasn't there trying to find nobody or nothing like that.
I
And
know. It's,
so I
it's
was trying
always
not to
been like this.
not I was trying not to get shot, you know. And so and I would bring stuff to the ONG and stuff like that and try to get it to where they have what they operate more efficiently. And thanks to a lot of brothers and the sisters that donating when black women took my channel down,
Wow.
and Google allowed it. Yeah, that's what happened to a lot of the money. In April, when he was
Hum.
telling me that he used to watch me, black women got together and decided to take down the channel of black men, and Google allowed it. These black women are still taking down channels of black men, and Google
Yeah,
is
I
still
know about that.
allowing it.
Yeah, I know they doing. They evil. That's why. Cause they jealous of you all.
That's what
But
I said.
you know how black men had to respond to these black women? Get your
Go to Brazil.
passport and your visa and leave. Escape from this woman.
Um,
Yeah.
she said escape, but
Escape. Yeah.
let's see. David Bowman said it, Nabi hold it
He,
MIH. Hold it, which one? Yeah, both of them are
it's
Brazilian.
me.
Well, no,
Yeah.
he put just MIH. So I don't know if he's talking about you or Mimi, but both are
He's
Brazilian.
he talking about me because that's my name here on YouTube. Me.
Oh, okay,
MIA.
okay,
Sim.
yeah, she's Brazilian.
Yeah. One from Rio de Janeiro and one from Bahia. So you
Yes,
know
yes,
the
Bahia.
most powerful states in Brazil, where the black people is.
Uh
You
huh.
know what? Tell him
Yeah.
the process. I want you to tell him the process of when you meet somebody you like here. Like how quick it is when you like somebody and like how it's different from
From
I'm gonna tell how
America.
different from America, yeah. Tell
Okay.
him how here.
Basically, he okay. I'll be. How can I say that?
When two
Uh,
people meet that like each other.
when we like somebody here, we don't waste time.
Hallelujah.
That's,
Excuse me. Sorry about
that's
that.
the thing in Brazil. Why we be wasting time for what? Because we don't like this game. Brazilian women don't like games.
Tell the
Hmm.
whole truth, lie too. Tell the whole truth.
I mean, if you like a man, you just say, I like you and I want to be with you. Is that hard to express your
How
feelings?
soon? How soon from when you met?
Look, I am with my baby since day one. When I met him at the airport, we
Hold up.
traveled on
Wait
the
a
same
minute. Hold on. Hold on. Pause for a minute. Pause.
what?
Mimi,
Oi.
you need to quit.
Um,
esta faz muito, muito bom. Essa muito bem. Essa faz muito bem. Muito bem. Oh, man. Uh,
I don't know.
você e me um, fazer vídeo ao vivo muito meia hora. Entende?
Oh, he talked to you talking to me?
I'm talking to me.
Okay. This is crazy.
All right. So I'm talking to me. She don't know. And she doesn't know. She adds a lot of flavor to this, especially the both of y'all, right? And she don't understand that she does. And I know it make her happy to be able to talk and stuff. And she brings joy to the room, right? To tell her that, and some of the times I think it don't translate as well when I tell her. I think she give me the yeah, okay, I got you, you know. But yeah, um, so, um, so Mimi, uh, você faz canal muito feliz.
Oi?
Você
Hum.
canal or vídeo ao vivo muito feliz. You may,
Obrigada.
pessoas muito felizes.
Ah, sim, entendo.
Yeah, pessoas virem você and now me and
Hum.
o irmãs todo
Ah,
irmã
irmã.
todo irmã
Irmã.
de
Irmã.
YouTube, yeah, de YouTube
Sim,
todo
irmãs.
todo
Todo.
is a irmã
Uhum.
and minha irmã, right? De YouTube muito feliz.
Entendo.
Um,
McDonald's
uh,
aí? McDonald's?
McDonald's.
É.
Eu não sei.
Tá?
Eu não vi.
Eu,
Eu não vi. Eu não vi.
E de
Olha,
Schmidt?
Mimi,
Schmidt, oi. Oi, Milene.
Mimi, eu posso te fazer uma pergunta? Oh, eu posso fazer uma pergunta, não. Eu quero te falar uma coisa.
Ah, Eu tô tímida, eu
Você
tô sem
sabe.
graça, tô com vergonha.
Não, não precisa ficar sem
Eu tô,
graça, não. Relaxa.
eu tô com vergonha que eu não. Assim não, só.
Não,
Oi,
tudo
fala.
bem. Olha só,
Hum,
você sabe que nós duas aqui, fazendo parte dessa live, vai
hum.
ter muita mulher negra americana com raiva da gente, você sabe, né?
Mas eu sou da paz, eu sou da paz, eu sou cristã.
Não,
Eu
eu sou da
não.
paz também. Eu tô
É.
falando porque eu não sei se você sabe, mas elas têm
Ah,
inveja da gente e elas têm um
é?
problema com as mulheres brasileiras. Tanto é que
Eu
eles
não
estavam
sabia,
conversando.
não. Eu não
Pois
sabia.
é, pergunta para o seu marido para você ver. E elas têm raiva por quê? Porque os homens negros americanos estão deixando os Estados Unidos para se casarem, fazer família com mulheres aqui.
Ah, brasileiras. Ah,
É porque elas estão de um
entendi.
jeito assim um pouco muito desrespeitosas lá, né? Eu sei
É.
porque meu marido conversa comigo sobre o problema.
Ah,
Então
entendi.
elas, entendeu? So,
Ah,
vou dizer para ele o que eu falei. So,
obrigado, tá, por me falar. Obrigado por me
valeu,
falar.
valeu, Mimi. Você precisa
Eu não
ficar
sabia.
ligada, Mimi. So,
É?
brother, I was
É.
telling your wife, Mimi, about that. I said, Mimi, you and me here now talking.
You heard what she said?
You know the Black American woman is not gonna like that.
Mhm. Oh, and I don't
Yeah.
care. But Mimi knows a big secret why I don't worry about them. I teach kung
Oh,
fu.
really?
Yo, Mimi knows everything that I know. She remember I've been volunteering there for a while, so she's seen what I can do to people.
Yeah. That was funny when I
Yeah.
told her. She said, but I'm so peaceful. All I know, all I realized nobody's trying to make a war here. I'm just telling about the problem.
Uh-huh.
Because they angry with us because the
But
Black American man is coming to Brazil. It's not our fault. What we can do if you know how to treat well a man, right?
yeah, and that's all we want to be is treated well. Yeah,
See,
so
like kings. All you know, our Black American men deserve to be treated like real kings because that's what you all are. Don't deal with this
not
bullshit in
all of
America.
us.
Escape.
But yeah, we ain't gonna say all of us are on that and not make you think that we all like me and the brother you have your esposo. Like your você esposo. We don't all of us todos like that.
Really?
Okay. Oh no, a lot of us are. A lot of us are,
Coisas
but we got enough. We got enough that cause trouble. We call them conscious. And the first part of the name, calm. Right? She said, wait. And so I try to ask Mimi that. I try to ask Mimi, what makes her so happy? Because she seems to be happy. She sings a lot. Mimi sings a lot. Mimi,
Hum.
eu fala de você cantar muito.
Ó, please.
Você cantar
Cantar muito. Eu canto
muito.
muito. Eu não.
She almost sings more than me.
Ela disse que
Mas olha, não.
você pode contar.
Eu? Eu ou ela? Eu?
Você? Sim.
Ele disse você, Mimi, que você canta.
Eu cantar? Eu
Sim.
não tenho, não.
Hey,
She said she
hey.
was shy.
não, não, não,
That's
não, não.
okay.
Ele que
Hey,
canta.
what?
Kibel, você que
Um,
canta. Ah.
uh-huh. Hey, I be hitting her with that Al Green, man. I be hitting her with that Al
Oh
Green.
yeah. Hey, I just hit her with the Al Green yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
one?
I hit her with the
Which one?
I hit
I
her with
be
Al Green and Marvin Gaye and Earth, Wind and Fire.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I and that's what I do. I hit her with that Al Green. Be like, girl,
Which one?
I'm so in love with
Love with
you.
Yeah, you know that was the same one I
Well,
did too.
let me be the
Yeah.
one you can run to.
Yeah. You know, that's the automatic. That's the first one you gotta play.
Oh,
Uh, let's stay together. You
Yeah.
ever, ever. Times are good or bad, happy or sad. Oh, she love
Yeah.
that. so,
Yeah.
so yeah, we have fun, and that's what it's all about. To have
For
fun,
real.
right? And it's sad
Really.
that one is not allowed to have fun, and it is really that sad that in relationships here that you got to travel a long way to find somebody that you can have fun with, to find somebody that actually want to be with you. And so and this is, I guess this is what we're trying to show the brothers, right? That
Yeah,
if you
and
accept,
explain to the brothers how easy it is, like how it takes you years and years in America, and you think like it's supposed to take you years, you just got to do all of this stuff, and how easy it is in Brazil. Like as soon as you get there, you meet somebody, how the process is.
right, and you know if they like you or not. But now to the brothers, like I say, and I pre, we got to have our together before we go. We got to have our minds right, our finances right, and everything. And you don't need
Yeah.
a lot of money. All
Right.
right. You don't need a lot of money. I've given away more money than I have. Right. And it's not because of money that Mimi and others have liked me in Brazil. It's
Right.
not because of money. Mimi
Yeah.
don't even have a clue what I'm earning or whatever. I don't even think that even hit her radar like it would here.
Yeah, that's because you know, like the ones that really like you, it has nothing to do with how much you make.
All right. And they know you make something because you're there. So that's good enough for them.
Yeah. Somebody that's pretending for your money, it'll last like 2 weeks.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. And so relationships are real. Okay.
Yeah.
Relationships are real here. Real in Brazil. All right. And it's a lot of happiness and joy there. I have a lot of joy with Mimi. I have issues that I talk to Mimi about, right? But we still have joy. And the issues we have are fleeting. It isn't like the ones that you have with a woman in the United States and they last for 10 years. Remember way back in 1985 when you said when we was in the kitchen that my hair was out of place? I really didn't appreciate it, and you just been side swiped and stuff like that because you can't remember half of what you did in 1985. You know, but she remembered that incident, and you don't even know if it's true because you know how they exaggerate something and add stuff to spring game, you know. And so this is what it is, right? This is what it is. It's about finding joy, finding a place. But as brothers, we need to have our stuff together. Oh, yes, your money can go a long way in Brazil. Your money can go a long way in Brazil. Period. It can go a long way.
Yeah,
You
it can
know,
go further in other countries, but it can go far here.
right? It'll like Colombia will go further. But then
Yeah,
again, the climate and all the rest of it stuff. Now, the one of the problems that we talk about at the NGO is that the government is crooked. So if you can stay away from the government, stay out of gut stuff, you're going to pay. You're going to get caught up like Receita Federal in Sao Paulo took my stuff for the NGO. I believe they're going to give it back, but they still took it. You know what I mean? And the
yeah,
people,
you deal with some crooked stuff.
and Receita Federal in Rio was like, "What? You took this stuff from the children's soccer balls and stuff?" But hey, and then they're going to cling to some crooked law. You're going to
Yeah,
get caught by the system, and it's not going to be as bad as being caught by the IRS in the United States, which to pay taxes to give to women for their welfare and stuff, so that they tell you ain't nothing but a piece of garbage. $900 on a food stamp card.
well,
All right,
ain't no welfare here.
and you want to live life.
Yeah,
Period. You want to be happy,
right.
and that's what it's all about: being happy. All right, and making the women. Well, we can't make them happy, but bringing in the stability that will cause happiness.
Yeah, because in Brazil, they actually, like, if they like you, they appreciate what you do. It doesn't
Right.
matter what you do in America. You can give your life. You could die for them today, they'll forget you tomorrow in America.
Yeah. Oh, and to prove we're not lying, remember, what's the saying? Oh, you black men ain't never did anything. When did Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and all of them, when were they assassinated? So
In
that's
the
recent
60s,
history. That's recent history. When did they take out the Black Panthers who gave us WIC, SAFE? They gave us Meals on Wheels, Head Start, after school program. Oh, they got taken out in the 70s. But these same women that took over their ideas, worked them into feminism, will say the black man ain't did nothing when there's a lot of blood in the streets behind black men trying to do something.
right.
All right. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Um, so let me see if Mimi what she thought about me. Because Mimi don't like to tell, but if you could get her speaking in Portuguese, you
Tá
know what I
bom,
mean?
eu vou agora. Eu vou agora.
Okay.
All right.
Fala o quê?
So
Oi.
I keep telling people that Mimi saw something other than me, in me. Not a rich guy, not this, but Mimi won't tell it why she like me, right? What she saw in me, because things didn't happen right away, and I keep trying to get her to tell the story, but I think she needs to tell it in Portuguese to somebody who speak Portuguese, didn't it? Be translated. So if you can add like what she saw in me.
Que você, que ela diga você,
Ah, I'm lost.
porque ela
Oh, moment.
gosta Ellie.
See, oh, you want me to tell Mimi?
No, not
Okay,
tell.
in Portuguese.
What did Mimi see in him
Yeah,
that she
ask
liked
her.
him? Basically. Porque
So like
ela
people could, yeah, but in Portuguese, have that conversation. All right, because I think she's more comfortable speaking in Portuguese, and then me trying to translate. And I really don't know, right? But I want them to understand that it wasn't something that's surface. It wasn't material. It's deeper than material.
Okay, so can I ask her now what you
Yeah, go
said?
ahead.
Você pode.
Sim, ok. So, Mimi,
Oi.
seu marido pediu para te perguntar. What you laughing?
Because you say marido. Okay,
Marido is husband, everybody, in Portuguese. I said, let me explain you this. I call you the husband and she wife because when I told her your boyfriend, she said no, it's husband. So like, okay.
Okay.
I told him that already. I told him he met the family.
I told you when you met. I said
when you met the family, the family,
it's over. You married. I call him my husband. We engaged. We engaged.
Tell her what you told me about me meeting the family.
Oh, Mimi, meu marido estava conversando com seu marido antes, e aí ele falou para ele, olha, aqui no Brasil é assim, quando você conhece a família, a tua namorada te leva para conhecer a família, já era. Entendeu?
Ele
você
já
é
conhece.
oficialmente o marido. Não é isso?
Já conhece já minha família, ele.
Então é isso que eu tô falando, porque ele aqui também é a mesma coisa. Ele estava falando pro teu marido isso. Quando a mulher brasileira que leva para conhecer a família, já era, né? Todo mundo já chama de marido, não é isso?
É.
E porque nós moramos juntos já tem mais de um ano, então ele é meu marido.
Não,
eu gosto disso.
Isso aí. Já é marido. Você já é esposa dele.
Isso mesmo.
É lei, sabia? É lei agora. É lei também. Existe leis agora, é sim. Mesmo se não casar no papel, junto, já morando muito tempo, já é casado.
You see, you all hear that? She said it's a law in Brazil. If you live together, even if you're not married officially, you two husband and wife. Wow.
That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth.
Ok, Mimi, ele quer saber o que você gostou dele.
De quem?
O que você gostou dele? Sim. Do seu marido, quando você o conheceu, por que você gostou dele?
Porque eu gostei. Porque
sim.
Eu não enxerguei, eu olhei, explica para ele, eu olhei para o interior dele, porque eu sou cristã. Sim. Ele gosta muito de crianças. Como eu sou apaixonada por crianças, eu vi um outro lado dele, eu já tive depressão. E ele olhou para mim e se preocupou. Assim, ele me viu também dentro. Só que naquela época eu não estava bem. E depois eu tive um outro olhar com ele, olhar especial. E eu creio que ele é uma pessoa de Deus para mim.
Uau! Que lindo! Ok.
E eu oro muito. Eu oro, entendeu? Eu oro, falo com Deus. Eu oro e falo com Deus.
Muito bem, eu também faço isso, Mimi. Eu também faço isso.
É. E Deus responde.
Nossa, wow, everybody, are you ready?
Milene, e família, ela é uma dávida de Deus. Família é uma dávida de Deus.
Deus concordo.
Né?
Concordo com você plenamente. Então, deixa eu falar para ele agora o que você disse. So, she said that. She said when she first met you, she saw more. I mean, how can I say that? She saw more than his appearance.
Mm-hmm.
She saw like, Yeah, she said she saw his like inside his soul.
She saw your aura.
That you made she feel so good that
Uh-huh.
she wanted to be with you. And she said that you make she feel good, and she said that she could see that you are a man of God. I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. With a good heart and good feelings, all this good stuff that you can expect from a real man. So that's what she said.
Y'all hear that? So they
And
don't look
and
for
then, and then
surface
also,
stuff. They don't look for. They look at surface stuff because I know that a lot of them they keep touching my skin, so they apparently like the skin, but they look for deeper stuff than that. So you got when you
and,
come
and
down here, be yourself.
Okay, vamos say
and also,
today,
there's something else she said very important. She said that she used to pray and God responds her answers or her prayers. So that means you were
você
an
também.
answer of her prayer. That's
Oh, that.
beautiful.
Uh
I did the same. I did the same. That's why I found my man, my
huh.
love, the love of my life, because I pray God. I'm telling you, that's real. I said I want a real man. And
Uh
God, if you can send a handsome man, I'll be happier.
huh. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Understand this. All right. Now let me say something to the channel. Understand this. These are women that are desiring a good man,
Come here.
right? And so we got to desire to be good men.
Hmm.
All right. If we can be good men and be the answer to prayers to women looking for good men, then everybody would be happy. So, and that's why I keep saying, let us have our stuff together. Let us have our stuff together so that when we go here, we can represent ourselves well. Because I know I changed some things just merely by being in the presence of all them thugs and stuff. And y'all see how they treat me in the streets. We talking about the gangbangers. We talking about that. They thumbs up me in the streets because I knew how to tie a tie, but they saw something deeper than me just teaching them how to tie a tie, helping that dude get to wherever he had to go. All right. And so they're looking for something on a deeper level. And I think that the brothers, like what I'm talking about, like the brothers here on this channel, the brothers here in this feed, I think we have, many of us have what they're looking for if we could just leave this place mentally and physically, go down there and meet people and see what's popping. All right. And that's basically it. These women have such wisdom. All right. Mimi is wiser than she know. All right. And we know me is wise too. So me and Mimi was sitting on the tree and me fell off. No, let me
Yeah.
quit. But
Can I
me
say
and
something about that?
go ahead.
Look, like, okay, I would say like for you to be a foreign man when you come to Brazil, it's best to just be yourself. You cannot run game on a Brazilian woman
Oh, hell
because
to the
the
no.
Brazilian men have the best game in the world, and you're not gonna say anything better than them. Let's be honest. They like honesty. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen guys come here and they keep the same like thought process as when they were in the United States. They thought it was about what they had to the girl, and then it immediately turned the girl off. Whereas every guy that's just their self, they have success.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so and I will say this, okay. M- Um Mimi,
Oi.
você é muito sabio.
Hum,
Muito
obrigada.
sabia, right?
Sábia?
Sabia,
Sábia? Sábia.
sabia. I know I say
Entendeu?
things wrong. Yeah, muito sabio. Okay. Um, like I watch her work with the children. Eu vi você trabalha com a criança no ONG.
Amo,
Um,
eu amo. E I love you, crianças.
yeah, and
I
and
love
and this is a yeah. She really loves the children. She really loves the children, and I thought that was the one thing we had in common. Now, this is the one thing that I started to understand. Whatever the type of man you are, you're probably going to end up with a woman that appreciate that type of man. All right. So y'all know me with all the commandment stuff and how much I know script, how much I understand the Most High, know scripture, know history, even medical stuff. Right. All right. But in all of that, I know that stuff because I like imparting that knowledge. Well, who's most receptive to that? Children. So I like teaching stuff to children. Well, I met somebody else who also liked children. You see what I'm saying? If you like to go out, you're going to meet that kind of person, that kind of woman. So if you're a quiet person, you'll probably meet a quiet woman. And that's what I started to notice. The women that gravitate, the type of man that you are, will determine the women that gravitate to you. And remember, you got a lot of them looking for the brothers down there. All right. So I'm saying that yes, you should not go down there blind, not knowing any of the language. But you don't need to
Yeah.
be fluent either.
You have to practice Portuguese. You have to.
Right. That's the
It'll
best way
make
you're
it
going to learn
so
it.
much easier.
Eu aprendo muito português, mas eu falo com Mimi every day.
Everyday. Celular.
Ou todos os dias?
Tradutor.
Todos os dias.
Todos os dias.
Todos os dias.
Tá bom. Você poderia praticar a gramática primeira. What say next?
Depois.
Próximo, depois você poderia praticar o vocabulário e você poderia escutar?
Sim, ouvir mais.
Você poderia ouvir mais.
Sim. O vocabulary, praticar vocabulary, terminar. Vocabulary is something you're going to pick up out of necessity.
Yeah.
All right. What you need to know is how to form the sentence, how to say things.
Yeah.
Where they could be understand. So you need vocabulary, but you need context to be able to say things in a proper context.
Right.
All right. And you start learning vocabulary, but understand that as you come into new things, like I could have said vocabulary, practica vocabulary, termina coisa. I recently learned the palavra coisa. Palavra means word. You see what I'm saying? I learned palavra because I need...
você disse.
Huh?
Eu entendi o que você disse. That means I understood what you said.
What is the word for said?
Said is GC.
GC.
See? When I say me, eu GC, or you, você GC.
Você GC. See? So
yeah, that's said.
So estão aprendendo nova palavra, a GC. So I'm just saying, I just learned a new word, GC. And so that's how I'm learning, y'all. All right. So
Yeah.
I speak with Mimi every day. All right.
Yeah.
Without fail. Every day. Whether I want to
Yeah,
or
but you're
not.
getting better though.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna be real
Exactly.
fluent. You're gonna be real fluent in a couple years.
So Mimi,
Oi.
Mimi, eu falo, você faz e-mail muito fortes.
Eu?
Uh,
Muito
muito
forte.
fortes. Uh, em fala português. Muito
Forte?
fortes.
Muito forte.
Fortes.
Muito forte.
Estão muito fortes.
Muito forte.
Mas você,
Eu o quê?
you see? And
Eu o
so,
quê?
mhm. So yeah, she's like, what? Really? See, and a lot of times when people don't understand, and this is what with Mimi, because a lot of times she don't understand what she does for me. She think I do everything for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and I like to remind her, no, you are an asset to me. All right, you are.
Yeah.
She is an asset to me because she helps me in ways, and she brings joy. I see. Here's the thing. Never really had anybody that brought fun to my life or joy. Let's not say fun. Let's say joy because it's two different things. I've had fun with people, but never had somebody on a consistent basis where they bring joy to my life. All right. And so that's what we're all looking for. We're looking to have joy. We're not looking to be happy. There's a difference. Some days I'm happy, some days I'm sad. But overall, I have joy about how my life has turned out. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of people, they're looking just to be happy. Happy is fleeting. All right. I rather look for joy.
Ela falou.
I wonder if y'all have a word for joy. All right. If the same hold on, wait. I wonder if the oh
Happy is feliz.
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 So joy is alegria. Alegria.
Alegria.
Ah,
Alegria.
Sim.
Okay.
Alegria.
So uh um Mimi troca-me alegria.
ah?
Or trazer or trocar. Bring.
Trocar alegria? Como assim?
Hold it, hold
Alegria,
it.
feliz, felicidade.
Traz,
Alegria, muito
traz,
feliz.
traz, traz. Trocar
Ah,
is to take. Traz
traz
is to
alegria.
bring.
Traz alegria?
Traz alegria.
Hum.
So Mimi traz você alegria.
Obrigado.
So muito, muito diferente para muito diferente para it simply um simply what am I different from actually being just merely being happy. You see what I'm saying? All right. So ser
Understand.
ser estar ser feliz. Okay? Estar ser feliz, right? All right. But muito importante or melhor importante is um você traz mil alegria.
Ah, você traz
Entende?
Alegria.
Eu trago
Alegria,
alegria. Alegria?
alegria. Alegria, muito, muito mais importante um, um, muito melhor and
Muito melhor.
feliz.
E muito
Feliz.
melhor feliz.
Feliz.
Muito importante.
See, there's that S. There's that karaoke. Feliz.
Carioca
Yes.
feliz.
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 Yeah.
All right, so people,
They know we
that's
have
what
to.
we're looking for. We're looking for joy. All right. And this is why when we say we're not happy in our relationships with the BAW, that's because they don't bring joy into the relationship. All right. They come into the relationship looking for their happiness because they're not looking for joy.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And so that's basically it. The reason why I do the things I do, because it brings me joy to see other people have joy at what I do. I love seeing the children play and have joy and play with the soccer balls and stuff like that. Try to talk to me and think I understand. Because they talk 100 miles per hour. I say, Fale mais devagar. They talk 150 miles per hour after saying that. But it's okay because they're children. They're fun to play. All right. And so I like the children. Mimi, eu falei, eu gosto das crianças. Crianças falam muito, muito rápido. Eu falo, fale mais devagar. And, and so a criança diz, tá bom.
Tá bom.
And then fale muito, muito, muito rápido.
You should say about
And so,
then. Yes.
and so this is basically it. All right. So the whole purpose of this is to show you that this is not the beat down that everybody tried to make it. That these trips to Rio, these trips to Brazil, Bahia, and I'm familiar with Bahia because of the capoeira. Capoeira.
We live in Salvador. You live in we met in Salvador.
Yeah, we met in Salvador.
Oh, y'all
I
met in
don't know.
Salvador?
Yeah, in Salvador.
Yeah, that's where we met.
I went to the airport to see my baby.
Oh, how did y'all meet? Or how did
We
y'all get introduced?
told online first, and then
Yeah, I was in Rio, right? And she found me on Facebook and added me. So when I was in Rio, Rio de Janeiro, we was talking, and I mean, one thing led to another. I was just gonna meet her, so
talked for 4 days.
I took a yeah. We talked for no, we talked for like a week almost,
that was 1
and I
week.
took a plane to Salvador to meet her. And I was trying to see if she was a catfish or not.
Okay,
So
yeah.
so I met her in Salvador. I'm like, okay, this is real, and yeah, we just been together ever since. Really, we was living in Salvador for about Salvador, Paul, Sete meses. Sete meses.
7 meses.
Sim,
Tati Maisie.
sim.
May, baby.
Mimi,
Oi.
eles and ela and ele mora Salvador 7 meses.
7 meses, entendi. Ele mora em Salvador 7 meses.
Mimi, nós morávamos lá, nós nos mudamos agora. Estou no
Ah,
interior
você... você está no
Eu sou-
interior da Bahia?
Sim, porque eu sou daqui do interior, mas eu morei em
Ah,
Salvador por
sim.
16 anos. Aí nós nos
Entendi.
conhecemos lá, e aí depois que eu engravidei, aí eu vim aqui para minha cidade. A gente já
Vai
tem
ter
um
bebê? Ai, que lindo!
É.
Parabéns,
Vou
parabéns.
mostrar o bebê. Eu vou mostrar o bebê. They don't know we have a baby. We have a baby already.
Deus abençoe a sua família.
That's my baby here. You can
Ai,
see
que
him.
lindo de neném,
Oh Lord,
olha!
have mercy.
Ai, muito fofo! Que bonitinho!
Esse her name,
Nossa!
o
É,
nome dela é
qual o
Diana.
nome? Qual o nome
É
dela?
menina, Diana.
Diana?
Diana.
Bonito, bonito, Diana.
Sim.
Parabéns, parabéns.
Obrigada, obrigada.
Ai, tô feliz. Anjinha, anjinha. Parabéns, hein? Muito
Valeu, muito.
legal. Linda, 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 linda.
All right, somebody got their chat room. Um, somebody got the chat. So somebody forgot to pause the playback video. Mimi.
Oi?
Pause the playback video.
Ah, pausa para vídeo. É?
See, yeah. Eu vi você. Eu vi Minas. Okay. All right. No, I still hear me feedback. Pause.
Pausas. Pausa para vídeo.
Yes.
Quem?
Sim.
Ok.
Eu?
Pausa do vídeo. They want a break for the video? I don't know.
All right, the one she got. Okay, better. Muito maior. Muito maior. Okay, so y'all. So I mean, look, it is really this easy when people are really. All right, he went down on his own. I went down on my own, and we both found gems, the rubies. Okay, we both found rubies. We went down on our own and found rubies. We didn't know the language fluently. We just went down, and we had the guts to go down by ourselves, and we found the rubies or unicorns. All right. So this is basically what I'm talking about. These are beautiful women who see something different and something that is so impactful for them, but it wasn't that they didn't bring nothing to the table. Because I'm not going to lie, I have joy. I get tired some of the time, but I have joy when me and Mimi are in each other's presence. I can't say that about anybody else. All right? I can't say that they don't bring joy. I have joy talking to some of the sisters that's in the channel. Right? But you know they take it because they sisters. And there are only a few of those up here. Now, you may ask yourself, well, why is there such a plethora of beautiful women down in Rio? The government messed up the mentality of a lot of the men when they were boys. All right? And so they are into each other, which leads the women to be without. All right. And so if we go down there as straight men that have our stuff together, we will find somebody that will bring us joy. All right. And actually, Mimi says this, and this is what I keep saying. And this is why the American woman destroys the family. I remember, and this is why I said, okay, they love evil. Because if the family, if a gift of God, is a gift from God, if a child is supposed to be a blessing, then why would you destroy the child through abortion? you do opposite of what the Most High say is a blessing? Why would you give the man a hard time when he could be a blessing to you? Why do you pick the worst man for you and kick to the curb the man that could be the best blessing for you? We're leaving because we cannot answer those questions. All right, because there is no scientific reason for it. There's no reason for it that makes any kind of sense other than evil. Period. And we're not saying they're evil because they're women. We're saying the behavior, the destruction, how willing they are to terminate relationships. How many people been in a relationship with a BAW with a black woman? All right, let's just call out. How many people have been in a relationship with a black woman and she could easily throw you away, even though you're a good man? But she think you're going to be around for when she needs you later on down in years. How many people understand how twisted of a mentality you have to want to struggle instead of being with the man that can alleviate your struggles? But then
No, you gotta appreciate a woman that wants you now.
Yep.
In Brazil, they want you when they in their prime, not when they all used up. Their prime is over, then they want you now.
And that's basically it. All right. If they want to give their prime to the thugs, let the thugs have them. Somebody said you wouldn't feel sorry. The simp, the one that probably had the video taken down. All right. And keep in mind, he learned how to do that from a woman. I believe it was him. All right. There she go. There she go, y'all. All right, I laugh because that's a good thing. All right. Now, if you look at her, she ain't even paying attention, right? But I laugh because it's a good thing. I was like, man, I said, Mimi sings all the time. And somebody said, yep, people sing when they're happy. You see what I mean? And so, and so that's basically it. We used to sing songs of happiness. All right. If you notice, we don't sing about SH anymore because ain't SH to sing about. We don't got nothing to sing about. Ain't nobody bringing happiness and joy in the community where somebody feel like, oh, I want to sing a song about it. All right. Brother, that is a beautiful thing. A singing woman is a happy woman. Just like little kids too. Yep. A singing woman is a happy woman. So, so this is it, right? And I will say this. Mimi cannot understand why I won't move to Brazil now, but that's where I want to settle down when I'm done doing my work. All right? That's where I want to settle down when I'm doing my work. I'm kind of wondering how much a house would be.
Jesus.
A house?
Yep.
Man, a house is dangerous.
Okay. So rent an apartment.
Millie, how much would a house be? How much would a house be in Brazil? Yeah, it depends on where really. You can get something really cheap or really expensive. It depends on where.
Okay.
But nothing is like America though. So probably like $30,000. They get you something nice here if you
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I was gonna tell you that, like we could tell Black American men all day. Like we can tell them all day, but we can show them better than we can tell them.
And that's what I do.
Right.
And that's what I do. Um, I tell hold on. A minute.
Como se diz to show em português? Como se diz to show?
Mostrar.
Mostrar. So, eu vou diz. Eu vou digo?
Não, eu digo sim.
Não, não, eu vou dizer. Eu vou dizer
Ok.
que nós podemos mostrar eles melhor que nós
Falar.
falamos.
Mostrar melhor que falar. Entendi.
I don't know. Não sei.
Anytime you use nos, put most at the end of the whatever the verb is going to be. That's how
Say it
you
again.
find.
Oh yeah. Like nós, almost, amos. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Hum.
hold on. All right. One moment. I hear something.
Muito obrigado. Vamos still isso. Tá bom? Eu disse certo?
Sim, você disse.
Hey, y'all talk amongst yourself real quick. Um, hey man, I'll be right back. The fire alarm is going off. I'm gonna make sure that I ain't supposed to be um what's
Okay,
going on.
okay, okay.
All right, but yeah, hold it down. And so, but to you brothers, like we just telling you what's real. Hold on for a second.
Yeah.
Showing y'all what's real.
Yeah.
Make our way. Hold on for a second.
Okay. Oi, Mimi.
Oi.
Me desculpe, meu português é muito ruim.
Não, é bom, é bom. O Kibe também tá ficando muito bom.
Valeu, valeu.
É,
Eu estou estudando talvez 3
talvez
semanas.
3 semanas?
3, 4, não sei.
Hum. O quê? 3 semanas o quê?
Eu estou estudando português
Ah,
por
sim, que
3 semanas.
legal. Muito legal. Legal. Parabéns.
Valeu.
Ah, sim,
Valeu.
legal. Parabéns mesmo.
Sim, valeu. Eu posso entender um pouco? Eu posso falar bem? Eu posso, como se diz? Eu posso escrever bem?
Que
Mas
legal.
quando eu ouvi, mas quando eu ouvo,
Não
eu não
entende.
sei.
Ah,
Mas
entendi.
quando
Quando
eu
você ouve, não entende. Você não entende.
escuto,
Hum,
sim. Eu não posso escuto. Escuto?
escuto, ouço.
Eu não
Escuto.
posso escuto bem ainda.
Entendi.
Sim.
Preciso ouvir mais. Você quer cantar agora?
Valeu.
A Milene vai te ensinando, ó. A Milene. A Milene tá te ensinando, viu?
Sim.
Um ajudando o outro, ó. Um ajudando o outro.
Às vezes.
Às vezes. É.
Yes.
Muita comida, você quer tudo isso.
Como você diz? Yes. How do I say meet? I'm trying to answer. When did she meet Nabi? When did you meet Nabi?
Ah, já te... Nabi.
Here, you take it. You said quando what? Quando você Nabi?
Nabi ou Nabi? Nabi. É. Nabi.
Quando você conheceu Nabi?
Ah, como eu conheci o Nabi? Na ONG. Na ONG, onde eu trabalho. Na ONG Semente da Manhã, onde eu trabalho.
Tá bom. Um
ONG,
ano
ONG.
atrás.
Ó.
Um ano atrás ou 2 anos atrás?
Acho que é um ano. Fez um ano atrás. Não lembro muito, não, mas já tem mais de um ano já.
Tá bom. Tá bom.
Nós
Não estou ouvindo.
temos um ano.
Em 3 meses.
Um ano e 3 meses, vocês.
Desculpe. Nós temos 1 ano e 2 meses.
Ah, sim, entendi. 1 ano e 2 meses. Uhum.
Sim. You said what? Aqui.
Ele não está
Nabi?
falando.
Oi.
Ele não está aqui agora. Something happened, so he had to leave for a minute.
Que isso?
Sim.
Você pode comer agora? Então você pode voltar depois. Só ele que não vai.
Okay.
Eu vou voltar muito em breve.
Ok. Aham.
Tá bom.
Ih, caramba. Tchau. Bom apetite. Ele vai jantar. Tchau. Tchau, Milene. Deus abençoe vocês, tá? Milene,
Obrigada. Tudo de bom
Deus
para você
abençoe.
também.
Ó, Deus abençoe
Certo.
você, tua família, rica e abundantemente. Rica e
Obrigada.
abundantemente, tá?
A
Tchau.
gente ainda tá
Jesus te
aqui.
ama, hein?
Obrigada, você também. Ele disse, ele disse que ainda tá no vídeo, só que assim ele vai comer, eu também vou comer.
Ele vai fazer
Mas
pausa, eu também. Tchau. Vou
daqui a
sair
pouco a gente
agora,
volta.
tá?
Tchau. Valeu.
Ok, tchau. Valeu.
Hey, hey, everybody, what's up? All right, I'm downstairs. What ended up happening is one of the children pulled the alarm. All right, so that's what's up. Hey, is Michelle still on?
I don't
I
even
don't
know.
even
I
know.
left
I
for
left
a
for.
minute. Came back.
Okay. All right, so that's what happened. The children pulled the alarm. All right, so I'm about to go back up. All right. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to do the show from here. So I'm gonna go back up. Yeah, it looked like Mimi left the line. All right, and that's one of the things I hate about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so I can't see what's really going on in the chat line right now. Um, so I'm gonna just go back up. Now I figured she would probably leave as soon as I walked out because she's like not really. She's really not comfortable. All right, so to the fellas up there, so that's what happened. And I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. So I'm heading back up to the room and going to finish this out. See, so the thing is, I am really, really hoping that the brothers are really learning something from this experience. Is because what the way I see it, you got two brothers that just said F a crew. And that's the other thing too. Some of the times it's hard to find what you need when you got to depend on the crew or you're going to have a crew in the midst of it. Hold on, I'm about to get. All right.
So this is basically where we're at. All right, and so this is something that I'm just hoping that the brothers would understand.
Yeah.
That you gotta some of the times you just gotta leave the crew, leave the homeboy network, leave all the rest of the stuff behind to do what you need to do, not for yourself, but to build. All right. And that's basically it. Um,
Yeah.
we cannot, hey, very important. We cannot do what we need to do with all the enemies that we have against us for the brothers that want to do good. And it is a travesty that things fell to this. But wait a minute. As we move out and make the lives of other better, right?
Yeah.
We are seeing that we are winning a crew that appreciates us. Is because let's just make it clear. Um, have a lot of the LGBT community in Brazil, free operations and everything. The thing is, I don't think they're trying to shove it down people's throats in their schools. All right.
Yeah, they not.
And now, but here's the beauty of it. You know who people are. It's not a hidden agenda. They out there like that. And the women understand that if they want real men, that the pickings are slim because remember, Brazil is still a European-minded government, meaning that anything goes. Right? So if anything goes, everything is going. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And with everything going, the women are left with not much to choose from. All
Yeah,
right?
and they have an abundance of thugs here.
Yeah. They have an abundance of them. But guess what?
Spies thugs here. They're not attracted to them.
Exactly. Right. And that's the difference between them. And remember, Brazil is 54% black. They are blacker than the United States.
I mean, that's what they say. It's really 80, but what they
We're
say
just being
is 50.
conservative.
Yeah.
About everybody in Brazil has some black in them. All right. But it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. All right. It's because remember, as Afro-Indigenous men, the children the children are who you are, which means if you get to raise them, they represent your name. They are your seed. All right. They are your seed.
Right.
All right. And so basically, and the women here allow that. Hold on, I got a more bounce to the ounce. Hello?
Hello, this is Chris from FedEx. Is this oh, I'm probably gonna pronounce the name really wrong.
You got a package for me from FedEx?
Yes, it's KIBWE.
Yes.
How do you pronounce that?
Kibwe.
Keyway, okay. Keyway, we have a package that we tried 3 attempts to deliver. It's due to go back to the shipper on Monday.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh my goodness. And they could have dropped it off at my neighbor's house. I didn't know, I wasn't expecting a package.
It's an international package that needs a signature, though.
Yeah, he can sign for me. Roy.
Okay, what's the address that they can drop it off at?
1102. He's right next door or right across the hall. So if you look at my door, about face, you're looking at his door.
Okay. I see apartment 1102. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'll leave that on there and ask them to reattempt again on Monday. I don't know if they'll take it out because they've already did their 3 attempts. But what I could do is try, okay?
Right. I wish they would. Oh, I wish I could have gotten a call because I had no idea that package was coming.
I do apologize for that, but I don't know if they call everybody, to be quite honest.
No, they don't. I mean, and can they? Well, hopefully they'll take it out and hopefully he can get it for me.
Okay. I'll put that on there.
And I could call ahead and ask them to get it for me.
Okay, perfect. But if it's not delivered on Monday, it's gonna actually go back on Monday night.
Okay. All right. And all right. Is it possible to have somebody pick it up for me?
Do they have that address up to 5121 North Forster Road?
They know the addresses because they have access to my alarm system.
Okay. Oh, well, if they have that address on their ID, though.
No. So I couldn't even. Well, you could drop it off at Roy's house.
Yeah, we'll try that, hon. Okay, and then if something else, if we can't get it there, we'll try something else. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, Kiwi.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. So bad news. While I'm here, apparently an international package It's more the jackets and stuff like that. It came to be delivered, and they made 3 attempts. Nobody called me or anything. And so the lady, well, fortunately, she just called me. And so hopefully my neighbor could pick it up, get it for me. All right. And so that's, man. So we're going to see what happens. All right. So yeah, I had a lot of these clothes coming in, but they really do not give. So that's basically it. Hold on. All right. So now, how many brothers are in? All right. So some of the brothers were meeting in Atlanta. So I'm be calling around and putting the word out. Right. I'm gonna see who's leaving messages on the other channel. All right. And so, and I like this. We're all starting to communicate with one another because that's what we got to do.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's what we have to do. We're all starting to communicate with one another. All right, and so I don't know how much longer the other channel is going to be up, because if they want to take it down, they can easily take it down. All right, because Google allows for that. When Google decide to hinder my channel, saying hate speech for saying that it is wrong to hit a man in the face, I knew that something was wrong with the people at Google. All right. I'm not the one that somebody punched a man in the face. I complained and said how wrong it was and how weak you are to do stuff like that. And why are you always destroying the community by enacting violence against minority men such as myself? And Google said that is hate speech. All I can say is wow. So I'm about to shut this down for now. I'll be hollering at you, brothers. I'll still be putting videos up on the other channel. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. I'm starting to put other content up on BitChute. All right. And so all right. And so basically, I'm having a problem getting a video up right now. It's like pulling teeth. But here's the thing for BitChute. All right. And so, hey, David Bowman, are you in Atlanta or whatever? I'm wondering. All right. So, people, I'm about to shut it down for now. All right. And I keep telling people, they don't know how bad they're going to lose.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
right.
They don't know.
They
Because now
wasting time.
here's the thing. Now that the brothers are showing other brothers, the ones that are the most fearless, the ones that have enough to build with. Now that we are showing people what we need to do, and we're doing it, they're going to lose. The BAWs of the world are going to lose, and lose badly.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just a matter of time now.
Right. Yeah, it is. All right. Things, it's just a matter of time. Brothers are catching on, and the simps will not be welcome. I'm gonna tell you this: the women, it is the way it's supposed to be there. These women appreciate good men. Ah, yeah, David Bowman, men need to get where they're appreciated, and that's what we need to do. All right, and so they really don't understand, right? And so us SH together, get it together, because it's time to roll. It's time to roll. Many of us should have said, okay, enough is enough. We're tired, and we're sick and tired of being tired. All right, it's
Right.
over. Call it a day. It's so sad it has to end this way. All right, too much, too little, too late to ever try again. Y'all know that's
Right.
Donny Hathaway. Too much, too little, too late, ever try again. All right. So so basically, oh, a whole bunch of I'm running across people giving Dr. Umar Johnson an apology because instead of doing research, people that hated him said he's not a psychologist. Turned out he's a psychologist. Turned out he won't be one anymore, but he was one the whole time he was saying he was a psychologist. And notice how the people that spread the hate and took away his credentials were black people. There was not a single white people that said he was not a psychologist. As we are, but anyway, so I'm done, and I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see whoever I'm going to see in Atlanta tomorrow. Brother, thanks for being on this, man. You made it interesting. Thank you, woman, for being on. And Mimi don't know. Mimi be like, oh man, I'm doing bad. I'm like, Mimi, please.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Mimi,
Yeah.
please. But she don't know. She honestly don't know how good she is at things. You know.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it was the same thing here at first, man.
Yeah, and I was like, Mimi, no. You bring joy, you bring light and happiness. All right.
Yeah.
And so these and I hope your woman understands that too. They bring
Yeah,
this
she
to this.
understands it now. It's the same thing. Like you're the first one to tell your girl that, so she's starting to understand it. She's
Yeah,
in the beginning stages.
right. And so
Yeah.
basically, all right. So I'm out, y'all. Thank you. It's time to shut it down. And brother, thank you for your insight, wisdom. I'm sure that more people other than me appreciate it. And brothers, I see y'all later. Y'all know I'm making my rounds. I'm trying to see what's next. So I'll be hitting in February. I'll be hitting Rio in
Okay,
February.
February. I
Yeah.
might try to meet you out there then.
All right. Now my problem is um the call that I just answered was clothes that were coming in, and needless to say, I'm not home to pick them up. So I'm hoping that they could deliver them to my neighbor. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
need to
okay.
call him and see if he's going to be around. But anyway, so I'll holler at y'all later. Let me get around to this. So before I don't have any clothes to deliver, to do, and I talk to y'all later. All right. Thanks everybody for participating. Peace.
All right, later.